Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your daily reading for Tuesday, June 7th, 2022. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back as always. I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. Let's see what we've got for your day ahead. First out, we have renewing life. We also have receiving from angels. Very nice. So we have an affirmation on the bottom of these cards, whether they focus for you there or not, because it's actually pretty small writing. Radiant vitality is filling my life. Okay, and you see that dude there? He is removing some clutter. Okay, so perhaps there is something that you're doing a little bit of housekeeping on today. It's if you're in the northern hemisphere, summer is hopefully here for you. For me, where I live, we're hoping that it's around the corner at some point. Kind of a little bit rainy, but that's okay. I like rain. Rain's good. So there may be some area in your life there that you're looking to declutter a little bit. Maybe you're doing a little bit of late spring cleaning, rearranging your patio, getting your outdoor space, maybe in your office, perhaps you're cleaning your desk, right? When things are clean and neat and tidy and we're not filled with a whole bunch of clutter, we feel a little bit better. We feel a little bit lighter. And we feel a lot more organized, like we can get more done, even if we're not getting more done. So sometimes it's just a little bit of a load off. So perhaps there's some area in your life where you are getting rid of certain things that no longer serve you. You may be looking to make little small changes, but for some of you, you're looking to breathe fresh life into something here. So simplify your life in some way. So always a little bit easy to say, sometimes a little bit hard to do. Okay, so find that way to declutter, simplify your life, and you just feel kind of fresh and brand new. All right, but you also may be looking to make a little bit of change, right? Get rid of anything that you no longer want so that something new can come on in. We've got receiving from angels as well. Shimmering wings of angels, wings of angels embrace me with love. Okay, so watch out for signs, symbols, and synchronicities. Interesting, we got receiving from angels because I've got the Archangel Tarot out here for you today. So first and foremost, angels are trying to send you some sort of message. So pay attention to signs, symbols, synchronicities, repeating numbers, animals or insects where they don't belong. That's the important part, where they don't belong. Of course, if you have a bird's nest, you're probably going to expect to find some feathers underneath it. That's not the messages from angels, okay? This is, I'll give you an example. I was shuffling my cards one day and all of a sudden a feather fell out of my sky. My living room is way in the back of my place. The big windows are in the front over by the kitchen, and all I have is a ceiling. I don't have birds in here, and this beautiful white feather fell down right onto the middle of my table. Weirdest thing ever. Okay, that's the kind of thing that we're talking about. All right, not a whole bunch of feathers underneath a bird's nest. So so anyways, pay attention to those, because it feels as though the angels are really trying to give you a little bit of message, a little bit of guidance, maybe even some reassurance. So let's have a look. For today, we have the High Priestess. There's those messages. Okay, so certainly something there. The Knight of Gabriel taking some action, and then we've got the Five of Michael. The bottom of the deck, we've got New Beginnings. This is actually the Judgment card. Very nice message. Starting a new life. This is letting something go. You may be getting clarity on something today. Okay, we're sweeping things away that no longer serve us, and we are moving forward, embracing the future. What is that? What is it that you're renewing? What are you reviving? What are you letting go of? What are you starting new? For some of you, you just may get a little bit of clarity over the next couple of days. That's on the bottom of the deck. So the influence is an underlying influence, motivation, or something that is coming in very shortly for you. So that is that Judgment card. Final decision, final judgment. This can be the energy of course, a spiritual awakening of some kind, okay, but it's also where we get really a lot of clarity. But this is also where forgiveness comes in. Forgiveness, second chances. So there may be something there that you are needing to let go and kiss goodbye with love and kindness and compassion. Okay, but also possibly something may come back around for a second chance, and you may need to have that final decision. So it could be like it could be a person, for a second chance, right? We always jump to relationships when the Judgment card comes out, right? It's like, oh, someone's coming back. It's not necessarily what it is. It's usually some energy, okay? But it can also be opportunities that come back around again sometimes. But we do have the High Priestess coming out here for you today. So you may have some deep psychic insights to something around your world. Maybe there's something that you can't quite put your finger on. Okay, and your intuition is telling you something. And with the Judgment card underneath, there's some clarity coming in very shortly for you. So you're probably on the right track. If it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, smells like a duck, quacks like a duck, it probably is a duck, right? So there may be something that you're just starting to get, your spidey senses are just starting to get a little bit loopy right about now. Okay, but the High Priestess is also an energy of quiet, calm meditation. It's one of trusting your inner wisdom. Okay, all of your senses, but your extra senses as well, not just your physical human ones. You might be doing a little bit of meditation, a little bit of reflection today with this, but your intuition is on an all-time high. You may also just start your day off by being a little quiet. Maybe you've got something that you're brewing behind the scenes, behind the background, and you might not want to be telling anyone about it. The High Priestess, keeper of secrets and mysteries, right? A very mute energy. So perhaps there's something that you are keeping quiet about, or maybe you're getting this inkling that there's something that's going to be revealed at some point. It may not be today, not with the major arcana, right? It could be in the next few days. And with the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck, something hidden comes to light. So you, again, there may be something there that you just know there's something going to be revealed in your world. And the Knight of Gabriel is the Knight of Wands energy. So, you may start out in quiet contemplation in the morning, okay, or at the beginning of the day, and then boom, there you are, springing into action. That's that go-getter energy. You're full of confidence. You're enthusiastic about something. You are getting things done. You moving and shaking energy. You might even feel very creative and inspired as well. Okay, so maybe you need to take a creative approach at something. If you're if you're decluttering, if you're doing a little bit of spring cleaning or something, the Knight of Gabriel, the Knight of Wands is exactly what you need. Okay, just that burst of energy. First, we contemplate what we want to do, and then boom, we spring right into action. Okay, so a little bit of calm before the storm, so to speak. But the Knight of Gabriel does have you taking very swift, very bold, confident, inspired action on something, and it is this big burst of energy. Okay, it's also leading you towards something successful. Okay, so whatever it is you've got going on, success is at your doorstep. And we do need a little bit of caution today because we do have the Five of Michael. Now, this is the Five of Swords energy, all right? And as we all know, with the Five of Swords, there may be something that is brewing around you, some sort of conflict. Now, this could be inner conflict, but it could also be something with somebody in your world. So a little bit of caution may be required in regards to communication, because sometimes when we do get this card, it is, strangely enough, it can be a card of victory, but a double-edged sword kind of victory. It's like, I won, but the last word of my argument really cut someone deep. So caution with communication today. If you are getting in a debate with somebody, or if you're getting into a bit of a disagreement with somebody, make sure you take the high road before saying that last final dig that you probably regret a little bit later. This can also be someone else doing that same thing to you. So just, there may be a little bit of conflict in your day. And so maybe take the high road. Now, this could also just be, it can be very simple. We're talking about a daily reading here. Okay, so it can be very simple. I mean, if you're doing some changes or something, maybe someone doesn't like what you're doing and you have a little bit of a disagreement. Okay, you rearrange your living room furniture or something like that. And, maybe your spouse or your kids are like, what the hell are you doing? That was perfectly fine the way it is. Okay, so it could be something very minor for you. Okay, but you may want to take a different approach. Okay, if someone's coming out and giving you the gears on something there. Okay, so your advice from Spirit, the Page of Michaels, find a new way to communicate. Okay, try new things. The Page of Michael brings in a very analytical energy. This is of course, the Page of Swords energy with the Michael. Okay, so there may be honest with yourself, be truthful. Okay, but again, with the advice part, watch your words. Okay, if you're having a conversation with somebody, just just take that step back, right? Now, high road, high road, high road. Okay. But the Page of Michael brings in some new ideas, brings in some new thought processes, a little bit of a new challenge. And Spirit wants to remind you here that you have what it takes to succeed. So whatever bright ideas that you come up with, okay, you can certainly accomplish what you set out to do. You might need to get a little bit of information. You might need to get some clarity. Okay, but the Page of Swords can also sometimes bring in some news. Okay, so perhaps you do have some sort of news or some inkling. Okay, because this can represent a little bit of truth coming in, and so we've already had that message coming out for you. So just be a little bit aware of that. There may be something again that gets revealed. Okay, or maybe you at some point are revealing someone. Maybe you've just got a surprise that you're working on for somebody. Okay, so, but the Page of Swords there really does bring in, the start of something. All right, but if you are dealing with any kind of paperwork or contracts, okay, something new, or maybe you're making some improvements on something, just make sure you pay attention to the details. It's one of the messages with this particular card. Blessings headed your way. We've got the Nine of Michael. So I think some relief is headed your way. The Nine of Michael, that Nine of Swords, the pesky sword suit, right? All about our brains, all about our thought processes. Okay, so you may have something that you've been worried about, but it's all going to be okay. It's a relief of anxiety, of worry, fear, and doubt. Okay, if you've been tossing and turning, you may finally get a good night's sleep. Something's been bothering you, then with the Swords energy here, there may be something again that you get out in the open. So your blessing there is to release. Again, release. What are you releasing? What are you getting rid of, right? Some thoughts, okay? Some preconceived notions, ideas of something. I don't know. Release anxiety, worry, because quite often when we do get the Nine of Swords energy, we are overthinking, overanalyzing something to death. And we build things up in our mind to the point where we blow them out of proportion. So, so by talking and by hashing something out or by getting something out in the open, you may get that relief, okay, that you're looking for. However, if you're engaging in meditation, may actually help you with that as well, with that High Priestess coming in to soothe your soul and calm your mind, I think, as well. And also those messages from the angels, okay? Communication is coming in here for you very loud and strong today. And so pay attention to those repeating numbers, everything, like I said a little bit earlier. And I think there will be something that is revealed to you. Your message will be personal. It'll be for you. It may actually come in the form of a dream with the nine, because the Nine of Swords energy is a nighttime card, and it can represent some hidden fears, anxieties coming to light, but it can quite often represent your dreams, your subconscious trying to tell you something, especially if you're waking up in the middle of the night and you don't know why. Okay, we're not talking about waking up in the middle of the night because you drank too much water before you went to bed. Okay, this is waking up and you have no idea why. Did you have a dream? Did something just wake you up, or did something startle you awake? Okay, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, something very abnormal for you. Okay, so keep a pen and paper beside your bed if that's been happening to you, because there's a message trying to get through, either from your subconscious or from your angel spirits and guides. Okay, so I always tell people to do that. I always have a pen and paper beside my bed, and I don't write things down every day or anything like that, but every once in a while it's like, I don't know, I think I should write that down. And you got to do it in the first few minutes when you wake up in the morning, before it goes, before it's lost, right? Before your conscious brain takes over. So, and because we've got all of the angelic help out here today, let's get a couple last messages for you. And thank you very much. And we'll see what else comes out. So, first one there, go into nature and clear any negative thoughts or energies you may have. Okay, always a very big important reminder there. Connecting with nature is actually a form of meditation. Right now, when they're a little bit up in arms, right? Five of Michael, a little bit unsure, or they're having some inner turmoil there, and they go and say, I'm going to go out for a walk and clear my head. It's a form of meditation. Your children are the greatest gift of all. They teach you more than you teach them. Interesting, since we have the page of Michael. So it can be the energy today. Pay attention to your children, okay? Maybe out of the mouths of babes. Sometimes children act as accidental oracles because they just blurt out whatever pops into their mind. So there may be something there to do with one of your kids today. And we have you are never alone. Believe. Okay, spirits, the angels are really trying to get your attention with that. Okay, so if you've been seeing, if you've been having some dreams or you've been seeing things that just don't quite fit into place, okay, spirits are, it's the angels are really trying to get your attention and trying to say, hello, I'm with you and I'm trying to give you some information. So keep that open mind there. I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope there was something here for your day. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Remember, all of your weekly readings are posted, and of course, all of your readings for June, general, career, love, and your singles readings if you are looking for new love. So I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.